coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. All right, welcome back, man. We back, man. We at part 2 of Kitchen Man, yeah. Please subscribe, man. Like and share this video, man. It gets better, man. I'm telling you, these are some of the things you got to go through when you're incarcerated, man. Just a few. It's many more, but yeah, man. Kitchen Man sold that TV, man. I felt so disrespected, man, and it was like, I ain't got no more help for you, bro. I can't do nothing for you. You done did that. I feel violated. I feel like you know. But that's how I was feeling. But at the same time, like I said, I needed him, you know. So I kept on trying to humble myself about the situation, although I was very upset about it, you know. And I did start doing less and less things for him, man, because like I say, he had no drive. He had no get up and go. He was just so content, you know, moving slow like a turtle, hunched over, oh man, yeah, you know, talking foolish, you know. So I remember, man, I came back one day. I went to the gym to work out. So I come back, and as soon as I walk in the block, somebody tell me, said, man, you know, Kitchen Man over there getting ready to fight, man. I said, get ready to fight. And like I told y'all, Kitchen Man is not built like that. So I'm like, fight who? And then the dude, he said, not built like that. I mean, little dudes, they be getting into little bickering beefs. And this is the same thing. This is about his job in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? One of them stopped him from being able to feel like he's stepping on his toes, from being able to get stuff out the kitchen. You trying to get the stuff that I'm trying to get. So they beefing over some kitchen affairs, right? So Kitchen Man, the man that told Kitchen Man, come on in the cell, I'll beat you up, you know what I'm saying? Kitchen Man and went up there, got his little gloves and put his little gloves on and act like he gonna go in there. Now, like I told you now, the dude is telling him to come in the cell. He ain't gonna bust a grape neither, you know what I'm saying? So it was evenly matched. So when I come and they tell me and I look, I walk over there, you know, cause normally your celly in some, you know, you in some. And then if he get into something, it's gonna bring drama to the cell. If the police get involved, it's still coming to the cell. So you got to try to, you know, curtail all of that type of activity. So I walk over there and ask him what's going on. I'm like, what's up, man? What you doing over here? He like, man, no, he trying to call me out, call me in the cell, like I'm scared or something, man. I ain't no chump, you know. And I'm like, man, what is y'all arguing about? So he tell me it's about some food. What I said, man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all trying to get in trouble, go to jail over some stuff that don't belong to neither one of y'all. Y'all crazy, man. Come on, man. Get y'all this foolishness, man. So, you know, dude talking about, oh yeah, he better not come in. I'm like, man, I'm looking at him like, come on, man. Back, pluck you and knock you out, man. Get out of here. You know, so I squashed the little beat they had for the meantime and tell him, man, look, man, you out here doing all this foolishness, man. You know, you getting in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? You end up going to jail, dog. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to go to jail for some stupidness? You ain't got to worry about what everybody say, whatever. I'm really trying to give him a lecture or speech, but he ain't really hearing me. He ain't paying that stuff no mind. He just go on, like I say, get on up in the bed and cover himself up like a turtle in his shell. But see, Kitchen Man had this thing too. Like I say, he will annoy people. The way he talk and the way he move will annoy the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you would be talking to him and you'll wait for a response. Hey, yo, Kitchen Man, did you take care of that? He'll be like this. Yeah, I get it. I get to it when he had a delayed response and then it was a slow response. So this caused problems with this particular CO. A female CO, if I remember correctly, her name was Hillary. Little older lady, man, more mature lady, small, petite, maybe 120, 130 pounds. Little petite woman. I think she had a little gold crown on her teeth. You know, she wasn't a bad looking woman, you know, but she had a nasty attitude, man, a nasty attitude. Now, I don't know for sure because I had been in this block that long, but I heard she had a real good attitude. She was one of the more better officers, you know, got along with the convicts real well, but she had, and prison is, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all better pay attention, man. Prison is vicious, man. It's vicious, and you have a lot of viciousness in it. Now, the rumor, what I heard was she had a bout with cancer, right? And when she had a bout with cancer, she was on chemo and she ended up losing her hair. So a couple of dudes had got mad at her when she said something, or they wouldn't let her do something or whatever, and they started joking her about losing her hair and wearing a wig. This turned her cold, you know. So now she don't like no inmates. Now she mean to all inmates because she categorized everybody for one of a few men actions. So she put us all in a category. Now we just all trash. We all slum. We all prisoners, and we inhumane. We ain't even human. So that's how she treat people. You know. Now whether that's a good enough excuse because of what dudes did to her or not, nah, it's here or there. But you know, that's how she was when I came across her. She was just mean as a rattlesnake. So she despised my cellie. She despised him because she would come around and do count. And when they doing count, you supposed to be standing up facing the door when they do count. I'm always standing up. I ain't looking for no drama. I'm trying to get on up out of here. And kitchen man would take his time getting down, especially when she came and he covered up on the bed. So when they get to your cell, you supposed to already be on the floor. If not, they'll stand there and wait. Some of them, they might keep on going. They say something, but her, she would stand there and wait. Get down. Get in. I ain't moving until your feet hit the floor. Get your feet on the floor. So he'll be like, and moving in a turtle's pace. And she'd be like, oh, you trying to be funny? But that's how he was. But she took it personal. Like, oh, you trying to be funny? And he was like, and he would just make little gestures, and boy, she would get blood mad. I mean, she'd be hot as fish grease. So she said, I'm gonna start writing you up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start writing you up. You know, and he was like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And so lo and behold, she started writing them up. So she started giving them charge after charge. I'm talking about every week she come to week, she would write them up at least once a week, you know, if not more. And she just hated them, man, you know. And sometimes we'll go on lock for whatever reason, lack of officers or shakedown or whatever, and they will feed on the inside. And sometimes when they feed on the inside, I remember one time they was working on the kitchen, so they was feeding on the inside for a while. So now they will open the doors. They would bring carts over there to feed us inside the block, and they would open the doors and let us walk down and get the food, right? And he would always be moving so slow, and she'd be standing right there, man, and it just used to irk her. You could look at her face and you could see the expression on her face, like if she could just knock the stuffing out of him, she would, you know. But he didn't care. He just you know, looked at her and just played it off. And when she said something, you either gonna move fast or you ain't gonna get your tray or whatever, he'd be like, yeah, you gotta feed me. I ain't worrying about that, and I ain't gonna move no faster than I'm moving. And man, it just would piss her off. So like I say, she beefing with him. She writing charges on him once a week. He don't like it, but he don't really care, but he can't do nothing about it. You know, so time goes on, and man, he gets fired from his job, right? He get fired, he got caught stealing, so they fire him. You know, and the funny thing about a prison job, man, especially like in the kitchen, if you get fired or something for stealing food or something out the kitchen, you know, you might be gone, but you might could go back in like 6 months or whatever, you know, but they gonna get rid of you right there at the time or whatever. But they always need kitchen workers, so he always gonna be able to get back in there no matter what, you know, unless he, you know, hit an officer or got officer don't like him, or he beefing with the officer, or the officer then said I don't want him in the kitchen no more. You always probably be able to get back in there. So he ain't got no job now, so that's even less of nothing of what he already had that he's not gonna have. So he already in an irritable mood. And then I turn around and I noticed that he was acting even more weird than usual, right? And he had got called over to the counselor's office. He had got called to the counselor's office like a week before. And I noticed ever since he had came back, he had been acting kind of funny. But you know, in prison, you don't really ask people what's going on with them. Whenever they want to tell you something, they'll tell you. If they don't want to tell you, they don't tell you. You just don't do that in prison. You know, you mind your business and you keep it pushing. Even with people in the cell with you, it's just common courtesy. So I remember, you know, like I said, he was acting kind of strange and weird. He was sleeping more often than ever with the joint over top of his head in his turtle shell. And I remember an officer came by one day, man, and I was in there by myself, and Kitchen Man was out in the block. So he asked me, he was like, man, your celly all right? I was like, he out there in the block, what's up? He was like, oh no, I was just checking to see if he was okay, right? I said, what you mean by that? And he was like, oh yeah, you know, we got some news last week. I think his mom or somebody passed away. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? And that's like a real big blow to anybody in prison, man. When you lose anybody in there, you feel like you're in a rock and a hard place. You can't do anything about it. You just stuck. You just, you know, it's just a horrible, horrible feeling. But and if you take that and be your mother, one of your parents, or some of your siblings, it's just amplified that much more. So I can imagine what he was going through. Although the whole time I've been in this cell with him, he didn't have good family ties. They didn't, I mean, meaning like from the outside looking in. I never saw him using the phone. I never saw him get visits. He didn't get no money in, so he wasn't getting a lot of support. But that doesn't mean that still that you don't love your family or your family don't love you, you know. But I just noticed that. But when he said that, it just put it in perspective. I could see the change in his attitude, the change in his personality, that he was dealing with something that was deeper than, you know what I'm saying, just him being, you know, awkward kind of dude, right? So he had a lot going on, to say the least. Now, while he got all of this going on, man, this woman still don't like him, so she's still pressing him. Every week she writing charges on him. She's talking stuff to him. He's ignoring her. He's still doing what he do. But she came around this one particular time, man, and she was like, you still playing? You still ain't getting up, huh? You still taking your time? I'm gonna keep writing you up. I'm gonna keep writing you up till they get you up out of here. Cause I don't even want you over here in my block. I'm gonna just keep on writing you up. Just keep on playing with me. And man, he said to her in his nice little low tone voice, he said, nah, you keep playing with me and I'm gonna F you up. And I was shocked that he said it myself. And she said, what you say? And I know she heard him, but she was like, what you say? Say it again. Say it again. He said, you heard me? She said, no, say it again. I want to hear for sure what you say, because I had you locked up right now, you know? So he said, man, get on away from my cell. She said, all right, I got you. Don't be standing up when I come through here this evening. So she leave. So I look at him, I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, man? You know, a lady can lock you up for that joint right there alone, man. He said, man, I ain't thinking about her, you know? So I'm like, okay, I don't even press the issue, because like I say, now I know the behind the scenes. I know he going through something, you know? But at the same time, man, you playing with fire, you know? You threaten one of them officers, you going to jail. Ain't no ifs or buts about it, because whatever they say is law. They come in down and like you, they tell a lie on you. They say you said something, you going to jail. So it ain't no you innocent until proven guilty. You guilty and you not gonna be able to prove you innocent when you in prison. That's just simple as that. That's just, you know, straight up. Whatever they say, that's what they gonna believe. They gonna act like the officers is God. They gonna simply tell you straight to your face, oh no, my officers don't lie. No, they don't lie. They said you did it, you did it. You for real? Oh yeah, they serious, for real. So, sure enough, she come in there that evening, and he getting down, but he's not all the way on the floor. And she says, oh, you thought I was playing. You don't worry about it. Don't worry, take your time. You gonna read about it. You gonna read about it. She go on about her business. Sure enough, man, that lady wrote him a charge. So when you get a charge written on you, what happened is they will write the charge, and that shift get off like at 4 o'clock or whatever it is, and the next shift that comes on will call you and serve the charge on you and give you the charge to let you know such and such wrote you up today. Here go the charge. These are your rights. Sign this, sign that. Do you want to go to the hearing? Da 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 da. Boom. So he get the charge, man. They call him out there. You know about the time that they call you for the charge. Everybody know about what time it is. If they get ready to call you, they call for the charge. Everybody think they got a charge that day. They be waiting. They gonna call my name. They gonna call my name. You don't know. They start calling out names over the speaker. Report to the watch command officer. You know you probably got a charge. So they call him, he go. He come back, right? Come up in the cell, got the little paper fold up in his hand. You see the paper, you already know what it is. But I'm like, man, you got rolled up again though? He was like, yeah, I told her, man, she think I'm playing with her. I said, man, you gotta leave that lady alone, dog. You gotta leave her alone, man. You see she ain't playing, man. She don't like you. So she targeting you. You just gotta be on point. Get up every time you know she on shift. Be standing up when she come by, man. You gotta duck her. I'm trying to keep the situation down, because like I say, I'm riding dirty every day. Every day I got something here I'm supposed to have. I know I'm wrong, y'all don't, but that's how I was living. So I don't need no drama coming to the cell. This is the reason why I got in the cell with you, and this is what I'm trying to talk to him about to make him understand. I'm not saying about the phone and all that. I'm just trying to keep him in a frame of mind that don't bring no drama to the cell, man. Just, give him some type of reasoning. But I got my own reasoning for trying to keep him in line. So he's like, man, I said, man, leave her alone, man. Just leave her alone, dog. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, okay, all right. So, man, let me tell you something. You or nobody else couldn't have told me what was going to happen after this. Nobody could have told me that. And everybody on this compound who know Kitchen Man, nobody would be able to predict what was going to happen either, what was to come, the next day. Who would have known this, right? And I'm sitting in here myself now as I'm reminiscing, thinking back about it, you know what I'm saying, how in awe I was when this transpired. I mean, it just was shocking, man, and it was just out of the blue. And let me tell y'all something, man. Kitchen Man shook up the compound, man. Kitchen Man shook up the compound, man, and he in my cell, and I got all of this going on, and there the spotlight right on me. And man, let me tell you, boy, I was nervous, purpose. You hear me? Scared to death.
Bacon special. Yeah, pure delicious. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.